We've got a lot of work to do. The UAW negotiations to get this is a UAW good wage, good benefits, good safety plant are in the future, but we're getting closer, and I want to make sure that that happens.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
I'm talking to people all the time at this plant and around a lot of these plants around Ohio, and it's clear that the GM, even though they're half this plant, they were paying starting $16 an hour and working in, these workers are working in not safe conditions. It's very different from a traditional auto plant because of all the chemicals involved in battery production. And GM finally is stepping up with this Korean company to pay better wages. We got them $4 or $5, $6 an hour more and thousands of dollars back pay because we put such pressure on GM, but they've got to do better. They'll continue to have huge turnover unless they start paying better and taking care of their worker safety better than they have.
The bargaining team that we have elected in the plant, the temporary bargaining team, is doing a great job. We're just going to continue to support them, sit down at the table when we need to. We really need to get a national agreement or a local contract out of this. And look, it takes a while. Anytime we organize, there's over 400 days is the average of length of time to get a first contract. So first contracts are always the hardest to get, but I think we're going to continue to work real hard at the bargaining table and hopefully get a contract for these workers, a full contract, so they could be brought up. Currently, we're in negotiations with the big three. We'll see what the pay looks like after we get through this contract. Currently, today, it's $32 an hour is about average what an auto worker's making, and a traditional auto worker, and we believe that these members should be making that level of income.
To me and to them, a fair wage is the national UAW contract. This is a General Motors plant. It's half GM, half the Korean company. GM can't hide behind the fact that, we only have half this company. They need to honor the national contract. The national contract wages are very much middle-class wages fought for from Walter Reuther ever since, and for the men and women that work in this plant for decades. And GM honors that and does the safety issues, the safety precautions that GM has done because of the UAW bargaining position over the years. And they'll move forward. It'll be a productive plant, and it will lead the nation. These employees are handling chemicals that they've never handled before. Some of these chemicals, the science is so new, I'm not sure the company knows enough. And talking to those workers that are handling these bags and vats and containers, they may not be properly labeled. Some of them are not labeled in English because it's a half Korean company, and it's not clear. There aren't the Occupational Safety Health Administration rules that we need in place that have protected workers for decades. So we've got a lot of work to do. The UAW negotiations to get this is a UAW good wage, good benefits, good safety plant are in the future, but we're getting closer, and I want to make sure that that happens.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.